Right, we've got a toilet here, standard toilet, but behind the toilet is where the water actually comes in to fill up the tank. Get my camera and zoom here. And that's the supply line right there. And that knob actually just turns. It's a simple turn. And what that knob will do is shut the water off, your intake. That's where it connects. It's a simple replacement, simple on-off. But pull the top off here. And this is what it looks like here. And when we flush, that plunger comes up. That plunger is a critical part. When it goes down, it keeps the water from coming back in. What you see right here is actually water coming in and refilling until we see the ball rise high enough to shut off. And that will actually float up. You can't see it well, but it'll actually rise up with the water level coming up until it hits a certain point and shuts itself off. Now, a couple things I want to point out down here. This pink, when that is not sealing properly, when it's not sitting properly, you'll have water leakage coming out. Miss Latcham mentioned to me a simple trick. Put some food coloring in here. This is your tank, and this is where the water sits for when you flush. Now, let it sit in there for a couple hours, come back and check inside underneath the toilet seat if the bowl, which is this part here, has water, has the food coloring in it. And if you haven't flushed and there's food coloring in it, you've got a problem with that little piece right there. You're going to need to replace that, which is simple. It attaches here and attaches over there. And that's about it. The rest is a chain that really easy to pull off. And this little arm, it's really a simple fixture. But that little chain comes off pretty easily and attaches to the back of that little plunger. And that will pull up, the water will rush out. The force of the water coming out is what's going to flush whatever's in the toilet down. The water will rise up, and then through just the sheer force of balancing will rush down all that is in that toilet as long as it's not too thick. But this right here will rise automatically. If it continues, the water continues to run even though that's all the way up, you may have an issue there and need to replace this. If every 2 hours you try to sleep at night and you hear the water refilling in the tank and nobody's flushed it, more than likely you have a leak down here and you'll need to replace that. Or you've got the ball and cock, and what ends up happening is that for whatever reason, this system up here goes out. And it's about a $15 fix right there. The plug right there, that's about maybe $8 to fix. And it'll save you a lot of money in just water leaking out. This costs you between $15 and $20 to fix, which either way, you're gonna have to shut the water off, but it's a simple task. So.